Hello, my name is Travis Lee, and welcome to my Intro to Humanities final project. First, I want to give my personal definition of the humanities. My definition of the humanities would be the learning and study of culture and our history. Learning about our culture and history can take many different forms. One of the most enjoyable forms I have found is through musical performances. Through musical performance, we can either learn about music created recently or from the past. Through music, we can learn not only about the style when it was created, but also the culture of the time. Now I want to talk about how the humanities can enrich your life. I feel like the humanities can enrich your life through not only teaching us about our past and the world around us, but also by giving us the sense of being a part of something bigger than ourselves. We can learn so much about our past and culture by studying the humanities. Not only that, but we can also gain the sense of togetherness from learning of our triumphs and failures as a human race. For my final project, I chose to attend a music performance. Here is some basic info on the performance I attended. The artists that performed were Norma Jean, Silent Planet, and the headliner for Today. The type of music that these bands were hardcore rock, metalcore, and Christian metalcore. The instruments that were used that night were electric guitar, bass guitar, and drums. The location for the venue was at the Paper Tiger at 2410 North St. Mary Street in San Antonio, Texas. Date and time of the event was November 19th, 2016 from 6:30 p.m. to about 11 p.m. Now I want to talk about the effect the performance had on me. My reaction to the concert was one of amazement. This was the first time I had ever seen the band For Today live in concert. For Today came off to me as a very high energy, powerful band. Not only was their music very fast and loud, but the fact that they portray themselves as a Christian group made their music that much more powerful. The audience appeared to share my same reaction. There were a lot of people jumping and singing along in the crowd.
Thank you, just thank you. I don't know what else to say, man. I remember almost 10 years ago standing on this stage in this building for less than 10 people. And now, at the end of our career, to be able to stand here in an atmosphere like this with so many people, man, that we love so much, it's overwhelming. I'm so grateful. The reason. If you remember one name, remember that one. This song is called Under God. Let's go.
As far as my reaction to the music performed, in my opinion, the music was played very well. Before the show, I listened to some of the headliners' music, and comparing studio performance to live performance, I would have to say that they were spot on with their performance. Just by the way the artists were performing on stage, I could tell that they were really into the music. The musicians were jumping and headbanging to the music throughout the entire show. The headliner for the show is a Christian metal band. So just from the lyrics alone, it could be said that they are relaying a positive message about Jesus. But some of their songs are more specific with their message. One of their songs, called Fearless, is about not being overcome by fear when faced with tough times in our lives. Before they performed the song, the frontman talked about what the song is about, and he got the crowd pumped up for the song. It made the song that much more moving.
Everything that we've done for these last 10 years has been to stand against really one thing that has come against our generation, and that thing is called fear. Man, it's this weight that we seem to carry around all the time, this fear of rejection, and this fear of failure, and this fear of inadequacy, or whatever. And so every day, everywhere that we go, we live our lives trying to fill this void inside us. But I came to tell you 10 years ago, and I've been saying it every day since, that perfect love can cast out fear. Put your hands up in the air. Sing it with me. This one's called Fear.
In conclusion, overall I really enjoyed the concert. Not only was the music and the lights amazing, but the overall feel in the building was electric. I would most definitely see them again in concert. In fact, I already purchased tickets to see them again December 17, 2016 in Dallas, Texas. I currently own 2 of their albums, and I look forward to any new music that they put out in the future. I would highly recommend For Today's Music to anyone that would be interested in heavy metal music with a strong Christian influence. Not only is their music fast and electric, but it's a new way to worship Jesus. I personally feel like this musical performance is an excellent example of the humanities. Not only does it show a diverse musical performance, but it is also held at a venue with a strong standing history in San Antonio, Texas.